It's Thursday. The plot against Jesus is in motion. Behind closed doors, unrest is beginning to build against the man who just days ago rode triumphantly into Jerusalem. Jesus himself has just completed having his last supper with his 12 disciples. He also prophesied that one of his beloved 12 disciples, Judas, was going to betray him to the hands of the religious leaders of that day. He also prophesied that the leader of the disciples, Peter, was going to deny him, not once, but 3 times, before the rooster crowed that morning. Now Jesus is on the way to the Mount of Olives, the Garden of Gethsemane, with 3 of his disciples, Peter, John, and James. As they arrive, Jesus goes off to pray by himself. He's there, seeking the face and the comfort of the Father. He knows what is about to happen. Jesus is the culmination of prophecies written back in the Old Testament over a period over thousands of years. In this moment, they're all about to come to fruition. He is on the precipice of fulfilling the very reason by which he came to earth. And so he prays, "My Father, if it is possible, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but your will be done." At this moment, Jesus is at war with his humanity. He is fully God, yet also fully man. He knows and understands struggles and challenges and temptations that we go through as humans ourselves. And in this moment, he reaches out and he says, "My Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me." Jesus understands that his Father is all-powerful, and if it's his will, he could do something different. But Jesus, also in his humanity, says, "Please take the cup from me," because the truth of the matter is, Jesus is still human. What a horrific way to die. What a terrible way to leave this earth. But yet, Jesus knew that he needed to obey. Jesus was in full submission to the will of the Father, even though he knew he was about to be betrayed, even though he knew he was about to be denied, even though he knew he was going to be abandoned by the very people he had cared for, those whom he had done ministry with for the last few years. Even though he knew that he was going to die the most agonizing death, he submitted himself to the will of the Father. Why? Because he knew that he was here for this very purpose and for such a time as this. In the events following, Jesus, without fight, without resistance, then yielded himself to the hands of the crowd so he could be taken and crucified.
"Rise, let us be going. See, my betrayer is at hand." And immediately, while he was still speaking, Judas came, one of the 12, and with him a crowd with swords and clubs, from the chief priests and the scribes and the elders. Now the betrayer had given them a sign, saying, "The one I will kiss is the man. Seize him and lead him away under guard." And when he came, he went up to him at once and said, "Rabbi," and he kissed him. And they laid hands on him and seized him.
Tainted the night, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. I could not love thee, so blind and unfeeling. Covenant promises fell not to me. Then without warning, desire or deserving, I found my treasure, my pleasure in thee. Great is thy